Okay, okay, I'm back. Oh, that is embarrassing. Oops. Did not mean to close the stream at all. That was entirely accidental. Yeah, that's a nice job on my part, ain't it? Tell you what, that was completely and utterly unintended. Alright. Because what happened there, I accidentally pressed the button on my controller while I was in the OBS menu, and it treated it as a mouse input to end the broadcast. Yay! Silliness. Okay, back to what I was doing before, which was testing. So basically, Sunlight Blade gives me an extra 119 damage. Yeah. Also, yay. That it's not the first time it's happened, but hopefully it is the last time that it's happened. Now, here's the thing I want to test is if I go Lightning Clutch, fast, do I get a change in damage from 684 or not? 693, absolutely not worth it. The buff is not worth it at all for the Lightning Clutch. Yeah, if you're not profiting off it, even if you're not profiting off it, you still have to watch out for that sort of thing, right? Because, again, I talked about the Modern Warfare 2 mod that was being put out. They weren't after a profit, but here comes, I think it's ActiBliz who owns Modern Warfare as a license, going, yeah, no, you're going to have to pull the plug on that thing. Like, you need to cut it right now. And what can you do except for follow a cease and desist? Alright, now let's try Ring of Blades +1. Which definitely does add more damage. That goes from 684 to 736. If I clear 736 minus 684, it adds 52 damage, which would make sense because that's the damage from the Ring of Blades buff, which is... No. Here's what they're saying. The video literally says, don't talk. I better refresh chat. Yeah, like, don't talk. Simply because if you do, it brings attention to your project. It's one of those circumstances where it is better to ask for forgiveness than be like, try to do the right thing and get told no. I don't think Ring of Blades is worth it. Here's what I'm going to do. Northern Ritual Band increases your amount of spell uses by a certain percentage, but then reduces your HP. Player status. So I have 1,267 health. When I equip the Northern Ritual Band, my HP drops by like 20% or something like that to 1,013. But when I rest at the bonfire, because spell boosting percentages have to round up, I double the number of casts I get for Sunlight Blade. Like, straight up double the number. And this is what I'm thinking of doing, is I'm going to use Sunlight Blade plus Northern Ritual Band, get extra casts. I'm going to try fighting Dark Lurker. I do not know if I'm going to get casts within Dark Lurker's arena. The best that I can think of is as soon as Dark Lurker starts trying to split, I try to cast again there. But I've at least beaten Sir Alorn. So, there are 3 more optional bosses I need to beat before the 2 remaining end bosses. Dark Lurker, and then 1 each from the Iron King DLC and the Ivory King DLC. And they're both behind further challenge runs. Alright, let me go this way. The only thing I don't remember is if I get to... If I use my buff before going into Dark Lurker's arena, will it last for Dark Lurker? Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Yeah, but in short, just don't tell anyone. I've got some Rouge water and some Crimson water. Alright, let's do this. Buff up. Drop down. Does the buff last? No, it does not. Wow, I actually got smoked. If you want to turn it into a very specifically Castlevania game, and you want to have Castlevania in it, you're going to have to accept the fact that it's a fan game and can run the risk of being taken down. If you want to turn it into a published game, like, you know, even putting it out for sale on the market, you can make it like what happened with Bloodstain, right? Where that is Castlevania inspired, but none of the references are Castlevania. And if you think about the game so far, you would have to... Yeah, you'd have to, like, give up, say, Alucard, right? So I can't buff in the... I think I know when I can buff. I think I've got a good timing for when I can buff. Which is when Dark Lurker goes for the beam attack. The beam attack works, actually. So the moment I see the beam attack, I move into position, start casting the buff. Yeah, I can't believe I died in like 1 hit. I was at 1013 health. That's probably the Ring of the Embedded increasing the damage that I take. Here we go. Alright. Fireballs. Oh no, portal. Here we are. This is what I'm saying. Beam. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Come on. I think I know what happened there. I'm curving from the portal. No, I'm not running in a directly straight line from the portal explosion. That's my fault there. Kind of don't want to give up the Ring of the Embedded, but I don't have much choice. Well, that's the thing, right? Just to be clear, if you wanted to go down the route of trying to release it as an official fan game, you should have the game ready at a point where if you get told, oh, you're not going to be allowed to publish that game, all you have to do is change assets as required, change names as required, and references as required, and then you can release it as a distinct game. But what happens when you contact the creators for permission? That's an unknown. Because how they react is going to be up to them. Whether they even read the email or not is an unknown. This is why if you're taking the risk, you take the risk to the end. And if you decide, I don't want to take the risk, I want to put it as a legally distinct game inspired by Castlevania, rather than a direct Castlevania fan game, then you don't have to worry about that at all. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's another farming game coming out I think it's next year actually, which started off as a mod for Stardew Valley, and it is now being spun off into its own legally distinct game. This is what I'm saying about being ready to be in a position where what you are working on, if you think you're better off going the route of legally distinct, you are easily able to do so. And this is where what we were talking before about having, not just say taking Alucard from Symphony of the Night, but imagining how Alucard would look in Middle Renaissance Italy, in the style of an Italian noble dressed up, but with some distinct colorings that indicate he could be someone special. And that's your own original work if you're doing that as a sprite. Well, if you think there's the point where I'm going to get slapped in the face if I try to release this as a Castlevania fan game, and you go, right, I'm going to come up with a new name for the character, then what's the publishers who own the original IP going to do? It is, at that stage, a legally distinct character inspired by Alucard, but otherwise doesn't use Alucard as anything more than inspiration. Alright, here we go. Ow, buddy, you don't have to do that. Alright, let's try my luck again with the portals. Okay, I lived that time. I must really need near full health in order to live through a blast. Fireballs. I want to be ready to try and cast as soon as I see a stun animation. No, actually, I can cast here. Beam. Pop underneath. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Where you teleport to? Over here? Fireballs? The wrong way. Alright, this is doable. This is doable. I probably could have applied the buff as soon as I saw the split, but I wanted to go for the damage while I still had a lightning, well, a sunlight blade buff. Yeah, I do need full HP in order to live through portal shot explosion. Just the split makes it really tricky. Dark Souls 2 enemies don't give any space. Like, they give you nothing. Elden Ring throws enemies at you. Like, Elden Ring throws enemies at you, but it's programmed in a way that the enemies, only so many of them will attack at a time. Try to make things not overwhelming. I do have one more human effigy up my sleeve. If I can beat Dark Lurker within these 2 human effigies, I will absolutely take it. After I beat Dark Lurker, I'll move back to the Iron King DLC for the last challenge run there. And I don't think I'm going to get it, because that challenge run is brutal. But not as brutal as the Ivory King DLC challenge run. Because that one's monstrously hard. Oh, and the Ivory King DLC challenge run also includes a 2-on-1 boss fight. Like, it's a 2-on-1 boss fight. It's not fun. Alright, let's do this. What are you gonna do? Spear? Spear, fine. Portal. Why are you starting off with portal? One. Two. Fireballs. One. All right. We can get casting people. Do something like sword, please. Can you, like, stop? Our buff's about to run out soon. So I got hit there with the... So I got hit as I committed for the attack swing. Hitboxes. I don't have a good way to deal with Dark Lurker. Unless I drop my damage down with the mace. That could be the way to go. Still gives me 2 spell casts. This is not fun at all. Again, Lurk is just...
Yeah.
Okay. We have a human effigy.
May the dark.
Like, the only other thing I can think of is maybe using York's Ring. York's Ring can potentially save me from attacks, but how much it will save me by is an unknown. Rings. I think the deflection chance is not great either. %50 chance to deflect. Oh no, York's Ring requires you to be able to spell, to be able to parry. I think. Let me just check. You can deflect 10 spells before breaking. This could work. 10 spells before breaking is fine. Yeah, no, that's fair. If you want to bring it offline, that's perfectly fine. Alright, I might take it. 10 spells might be enough to keep me alive. I have to give up the Sunlight Blade cast, but... York's Ring... So York's Ring has a 50% chance to deflect a spell. And each time it deflects a spell, it deflects... It drains 1 durability from the ring. Correct. But also consider that Lecard's Chronicles... Yeah. That's right. Don't be confident. Lecard Chronicles 1 and 2 were both released at a different time from now, right? This was probably back when you have people in Konami who are actively making Castlevania games. Again, the people who have voice acted in previous Castlevania games getting involved into the fan project out of nowhere. That's like lightning in a bottle, really. I know I can't collect those. Deflect one. Didn't even deflect one spell. That's fine. It's a 50% chance. I'm just trying to unga bunga my way through this. I'm gonna have to get more human effigies though. Which means going back to here, bringing this up. The moment though I start having to farm human effigies back again from... Oh, not human effigies. When I have to start farming bonfire ascetics from Aldia's Keep. That's the sort of thing where you can pitch it later on as a... So there's like two ways you can go about that is... I mean, people talk about Kickstarter or something like that. I don't think Kickstarter's going to be that great as an option simply because the game require, like, you'd have to require additional... Okay, I'll be very clear. If you are going to do something on Kickstarter, you must be very clear, very explicit with your goals, and the goals have to be very actionable. The amount of Kickstarters, particularly gaming Kickstarters, that have failed because of scope creep, cost increases, or time. Time is another big one. That's huge. Kickstarter's rough. It would really require very, very careful management of your time, your goal, your finances, and that's even if you get off the ground. Remembering, if you're putting a game out on Kickstarter as a potential project, you need to have the demo up and running. And it needs to be a substantive demo. You can thank Mighty Number 9 for that one because of what that game did. Now, the other option is to launch the game and then use the sales from that game to try and raise revenue for further improvements. So, if your game's not finished but you want to flesh it out, you could go early access on something like Steam if you get clearance for that. No worries. Early access is a little bit fiddly for that because you have to be able to put the game at a state that is complete enough that people can play, but that shows enough room for development where people will want to put money into it. And voice acting is probably not going to cut that. So one that I'm going to be talking about is The Coffin of Andy and Lele, which is currently in early access, right? That is about $10 to $11 US. And the way they get people to spend money now is because the chapters are released in terms of here's chapter 1, here's chapter 2, and if you purchase the game, you get the subsequent chapters so far included in your original purchase. The third way you can do it is to raise is to actually fully publish the game. And then if you get sales off the game, you put the sale money into like buying VAs services, which by the way can be expensive. Like VAs can be expensive, especially depending on how many lines you want them to voice at. Like Angelo is a main character, you'd think might have a couple of attack sounds like grunts or whatnot. You'd have like some hurting sounds. It's when you start getting into dialogue and cutscenes, if you're having that voice acting, that's going to start getting up on the lines. Oh, that's a spell reflect right there. They're both firing fireballs. We're also doing more fireballs. Oh! Alright, take care, take care. I'm going to be at this for a little bit longer. I think I can do this. This is doable. And if I can crack this... I should be clear. I should be clear. The energy sword attack is not a spell, it is a melee attack, so it cannot be deflected by York's ring. So if both of them start rushing towards me with the swords, and if I don't have the stamina, I kind of just have to focus on moving. And hope I get lucky. But I think this is the way to go. Using the mace. I do less damage per hit, but the stamina's a bit better for managing my way around bosses. The boss, though, where I'm not going to be doing that is probably the challenge run boss from the Iron King DLC, the one that I've still got to do. Because that one... that one's slow enough that I can probably get away with using the Great Club. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, buddy. You're starting off with fireballs already. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can get 2 R1s in the space of an R2. Damage-wise, it's a bit better. 2. One, two, three, 4. Where are you teleporting to? If I see you splitting... Come on, buff. It didn't get a deflect. It would have been nice if I got a deflect because the heal from the Estus flask would have helped me go through, but no, it didn't happen. Yeah, the other thing I could consider doing is Gower's Ring of Protection. That is a possibility. I've only got the one. Where's Gower's at? There it is. What's Gower's durability loss? Items and armor. This has got 75 durability, but it will take durability damage. Rings. Here we go. I'll go down to... Gower's. Attacks from behind will receive 10 to 20% of the damage taken. How much durability? Breaks after absorbing 5 attacks. So, if I use Gower's Ring of Protection, I get 5 hits guaranteed, where I take less damage. Now, just for reference, Gower's is that. And then it will break. So it's effectively 4 hits. Yorg's, I can deflect 9 spells with a 50% chance per spell. If Gower's breaks during the fight and it means that I win, I can always go repair it at Shulva. But I need to be mindful that if it looks like it's going to break and it's not anywhere near the end of the fight, phase 1 is straightforward enough. Like, not getting hit in phase 1 is pretty reasonable. Phase 2, though, where I'm just juggling multiple enemies, is the tricky part. here we go. One, two. 1, 2, 3. One, two, fireball. Yep, that's the explosion. Teleport, where are you going off to? Alright. Come down, good. Is that more fireballs? Yeah, there are more fireballs coming in. Ah. I needed a safe spot to try and heal. The hours only blocks hits directly from the back. In the case of what happened, I took a hit from the side. The Gowers didn't help. I think if I'm using the mace, I'm just going to go in with two-handing like this, rather than trying to switch out to the shield again. Actually, that's a lie. I get slightly improved damage when I'm using the shield. Because it buffs my strength by 4.
Yeah. Mal if. May the dark.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Like, if I can beat Dark Lurker, that'll be fantastic. Again, Dark Lurker's the only boss which is draining my human effigy stockpile. Oh, and my bonfire ascetic bonfire ascetic stockpile as well, but I don't really need that. Yeah, once I beat... a big Dark Lurker, I'm fine. And I'm getting the timing pretty half decently on when it looks like it's a split, and then buffing up with Sunlight Blade just to try and squeeze some additional damage out. Actually, I can do it right now. Where you teleported to? There you are. And there's the buff gone. Chug, chug. Oh. Okay, good. One. Hold on. Is Gowers okay? Gowers is fine. Alright, alright. One more human effigy before I've got to go get more. I'm only doing this one aesthetic at a time because if I get it on one attempt, I don't need to do any more aesthetic farming. Or aesthetic-based human effigy farming. That one was really good as an attempt, though. That was...
Fine. Yeah.
I'd probably estimate like 5 hits away.
The master if
Though I don't have any bright bugs. I know that for a fact.
neither die.
Sorry, I have a single bright bug. How long does bright bug last for? I think it's what? 60 seconds or 90 seconds or 80 seconds? Give me a second. Consumables. I might use the bright bug. 2 minutes. Plus 20% damage, minus 20% damage. Theoretically, I might be able to go get one more. Hold on. The abandoned dwelling bonfire. Previously frozen mimic. I think I got those. I think I might need to get the ones from Cave of the Dead. Still. Because it's a loading zone, actually, I don't think I can actually get away with using the bright bug. I'd have to use the bright bug in the arena. Yeah, I'd have to use the Bright Bug in the arena because the loading zone would... And I know this because we did it with Sunlight Blade. The Bright Bug would knock off the effect of the... The casting time for Sunlight Blade actually not bad. One, two, three. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. On opposite sides of the arena. Opposite sides of the arena. That's the trickiest part, when they're on opposite sides and they're both just throwing ranged attacks out at you. Unfortunately there, it was just a simple movement. I got caught on the wall. Alright. Time for another set of 5 human effigies. Alright. Nine more ascetics. Alright. Okay, yeah, let's just keep going. I'm getting far better. Yeah, I think switching to the mace is the smartest move that I've made. And as soon as I see a phase 1 beam, it's just... that's the time to use the Sunlight Blade buff. get as much damage on the board as I can before phase 2, and then just try to play phase 2 smart. Alright, we can do this. This is... And that means if I go next week, because the final bosses of this game
Finally,
won't be hard at all.
the most beautiful.
Especially now that I've got the unable to go hollow buff, which completely aids in trivializing...
May the dark.
It like really aids in trivializing Nashandra as a boss fight. It's just the optional bosses beforehand. And I think Gowers might be helping on occasion with some of the attacks, but I have to be really mindful that I need to turn to take attacks. Turning to take attacks on the back. Oh yeah, the nickname for the Gowers ring is the girlfriend ring. Swings onto your back. Okay, here we go. Because you can only get... actually, in Skull of the First Sin, it's a lot easier to gather Gowers rings, but because you have to use... But you are using human effigies. Not human effigies, bonfire ascetics. Yeah, see, the ring took some damage there. I think I'm going to be hitting... I'm going to be mindful to like buff as soon as I see a split. Got barely anything out of that sunlight blade. There it goes. Where's the second one? There it is. No. That was a bad run. I got barely any damage out of that sunlight blade use. Honestly, I might try Yorgs. Can I drop my equip load any lower? No. Okay, if I put Yorgs... If I took Yorgs off... Hold on, I'll roll from here. Hold on, that's 32. Okay, so that's mid-roll. That gives me... Gee, hold on, 89 agility. No, sorry, my brain was trying to work out the maths on the agility breakpoints.
The mouth, if method.
Either way. Inventory, got 3 more after this. And 2 radiant life gems. And inventory, I have 4 old radiant life gems, 4 Elizabeth mushrooms. I think the Elizabeth mushrooms are probably gonna have to be used on that final DLC fight. They're slow to munch on, but the HP over time just lasts for a long time. Where are you going to? Also, this thing here is really annoying. One, two. 1, 2. Can you throw up like a beam? Alright, let's see what you do. Where are you teleporting? Here? Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. Thank you. the stagger. Got one spell parry. Hold on. One. Portal. Explosion. Chasing down with the sword, chasing down with the sword. Alright, sword, fireballs, beam, spear. Goodness. Had it been any other attack, I would have been fine. Alright. It's fine. I got very lucky as well there. But again, Yorks can't help against the energy swords. And also, I noticed I didn't switch out back to the Vessel Shield after buffing up. So I was losing some damage there, but that was like the phase 1 went about as good as it could get. A really good beam attack, stagger at the right time, got an R2, two-handed R2 for the horizontal swing on the split. So I got damage on both of the Dark Lurkers. It was just that last little bit where it's like getting chased down with the energy swords. 2 more human effigies after this. Man, Dark Lurker's taking me over. It's also because you can't summon a Dark Lurker. You have to take on Dark Lurker solo. Oh, I got lucky there. I don't want to commit a Elizabeth Mushroom at this stage. I've only got the 4. Unless I look around for somewhere where I can, like, use ascetics to get more, but I'm already using ascetics for... Hold on. Here we go. 1, 2. Every phase 1 energy sword is just 3 damage. Portals and fireball. I'm dead. I saw that and I'm like, I'm dead. Chasing me, and why did I press the heal button there? I can get the heal buttons out a little quicker, I'll be right. 1 radiant life gem. 2 human effigies. Just keep going. Yeah, the only other thing as well that I have to watch out for is that technically Dark Lurker is capable of having lingering attacks even after you beat Dark Lurker. And if Dark Lurker beats you with one of those attacks after you drain its HP but before you get the "you win" message, it doesn't count. Also, I think in order to actually properly do it, you have to leave the arena anyway. You leave the arena by dropping down another hole. Here we go, here we go. Okay, here we go. One, two, three. One, two. Get it? Bone. Nope, that's an explosion. One, two. Teleporting. Where to? Over here. One, two. One, two. All right. Portal, portal. Alright. Fireballs. Run underneath. Past. One, two. One, two. Didn't get it. Oh, that spell parry. Thank you. Nope. I thought I had a heal going. And what happened to my health? Because I didn't get hit by an energy sword, unless you're telling me I got hit by an energy sword. Where's Gowers again? Alright, last human effigy.
Yeah.
Please, please, please.
May the dark.
If this doesn't work, I'll take a break and I'll move over to the Iron King DLC challenge area. Here we go. One, two, three. One, two. Can I get you to maybe cast Beam, please? Energy Sword's fine at this stage, but a bit of beam would be nice, please. One, two. Two. Getting close to the 60. Alright, no buff, but see, look at that. I'm still taking like 60% damage on the back. Even with Gowers on. There's the other one. Let's keep an eye on what's it doing. I'm dead. I'm dead. I saw that. I saw that and I'm like, oh, if I just waited on the heal, maybe a fraction, but then I saw how fast the other one was coming in as well, and it's like, oh, that's not great. All right. What can I maybe put on? So, I'm going into the challenge area. Here we go. I can't believe I have to go back and do this again. If you tell me that all the challenge areas are harder, so all the challenge areas end up being easier than Dark Lurker. So Lori is back. And Adol is back. Now, which way do we go? That's right, we've got all this shenanigans going on here. That's right, we've got casters. I think if I recall correctly, the trick with this is literally just to run. Alright, one. Don't need to pull that because that opens up that gate. Down here. Uh-oh, come on guys, you could have taken that guy out. You could have taken that one knight out. Didn't need to hold your hands for that. All right. I think it's drop down here, small runway. I don't remember if where we drop down again. That's number 2, and I think there's one more drop after that, and that would be. Well, at least that was quick. Just happened to get hit by everything there. But yeah. This challenge fight is definitely one where you don't want to be summoning. You don't want summoned in the area because the boss is straightforward enough that you don't need summons. Okay, here we go. National Warrior Sword. Oh, got sniped there. If I hit the guy with a pancake attack, I would have been fine. Fortunately, the chug animation puts you into counter hit state. It's fine, just keep bashing my head against this area. Because this first runway is short enough that it doesn't really do much. Run. Yep, I thought so. That was the third runway area here, including Big Boy. That's why I run. It's just quicker to not summon. Okay, let's do this. Got shot there. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, here we go. Ah, the fall damage killed me because I fell down slightly on the wrong platform. That's annoying. Yeah, Promised Walk of Peace is what's being cast there. That's what's causing me to fat roll. In addition to fat rolling, it's more than just fat rolling. It's actually affecting your equipped weight. So you take more fall damage if you fall down while affected by Promised Walk of Peace. Also, because fat rolling affects how far you actually get with your iframes, it's why even when I rolled at the last second, I was still technically in the hitbox for the Ashen Sword. I need to keep moving, but there's the Promised Walk, unfortunately. That one I couldn't do much about. The guy up there shot straight away. I got hit. And then just stun locked. I'm going to keep trying to run this. This is one of those ones where you can run it. There's nothing really blocking your path. It's just getting a little lucky. Ow. I swear that promised walk. Alright, fine. We'll summon these guys out. Punch our way through. When I get down to the end, you're all gonna have to go back, unfortunately. Because, trust me, up against this boss fight, it's... Buddy, you don't have to. Yeah, no, I was not in a good spot there at all. It's not worth shooting those guys down either. Not at least for a Soul Memory 30K build. Alright, here we go. Come on. That's my bad. If I've been able to hold on a little bit more. Hold on to the attack a little bit more. Then I'd be fine. Move, Laurie, move, Laurie. Here we go. Yeah, it smells of demon. Also, for some reason, I'm still fat rolling. I think I was still affected by a promised walk of peace. I'm just gonna summon these guys. Yeah, if you open the lever, all of this opens up. But if you open it up, it allows you to drop down and start dealing with the ranged units first. It basically leads you onto this pathway that you deal with these guys and then you deal with the ranged units. Stuff it. Alright guys, let's go. Rumble. Hold on. Where's the lever that we pull? Or do I ring this again? Nope. Hold on. 1. Three. Which is the one that I pull? You know what? I'm going to double check. I know there's another thing that I pull here. My brain is just melting at the moment. Iron Passage. Oh, you have to get through the gauntlet within 8 seconds. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're timed. Hence why... Buddy, you don't have to do any of that. Look how tough these guys are as well. Jeez Louise, my club's taking so much damage. Alright. What, we're gonna pull the lever, we're gonna run. Just to show it off. One. Yeah, that goes hard, doesn't it? That really goes hard. But you just make it like that? No. 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 And just to show you, this area will work the same way. If you get stuck here, to go this way and drop down here. Straight to the face. It's a little tricky. You could do that if you want to despawn the enemies, or at least like some of them. But otherwise, running down this way on the left is perfectly fine as well. That rolling, however, is the problem. If you can avoid rolling, you should. Because stamina regen, while affected from being I'm on fat roll state. It's not too bad, all things considered. Here we go. Unlocked. If Big Smelter Boy had gone for an overhead slam, I'd be fine. As it was, that was a little not great. Again, though, just... I think, unlike the memory challenge run, this one, it's really... just kind of better to just move. No, I might have to despawn some of these guys. I'm not going to be able to despawn the big guy down below, but the little guys... I also don't know about the health regen ring. I think the health regen ring's a mistake.
Hello.
Okay, here we go. Stop it. Pull the lever. No, no, no. You're gonna... Enough. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Gate closed. Alright, alright. Keep going. Yeah, the two sword, the ashen sword wielding guys on the second run. As you can see from the fireballs, you have to run on the side in order to not get hit by the fireballs. Crossing between the left and right hand side of the passage is risky because it puts you at risk of getting hit with a fireball. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Still affected by promised walk. It's gone now. Right. Pull this. Make it through. We're good. Move over this way. Drop down. Down again. Who's casting? Wait, why is that guy down there? He's not normally down there. He's normally up here. Let's try this. Crisp. Yeah, I got hit and I tried to cross over from left to right and I got hit by a fireball. It's fine. Okay. Black Hollow Mage Hood. What's Black Hollow Mage Hood do? Okay, cool. It's just a base fashion. Chunk. All right. move this way. Oh, no, I'm done. Yeah, even one hit in that passageway is tricky. Let's go. Okay. Got it. All right. Getting to the boss. Yes, I might. No, I don't want to go for summoning. It's often quicker just trying this run here. Oh no, I'm dead. That was a really bad run. But you can't get away with this sort of challenge run area in Elden Ring, where you have lots of narrow corridors, just really tough enemies, not much space to move in. It'd be really hard to get away with this sort of thing in Elden Ring without feeling dirty by... Yeah, done dirty by the game. Just because you'd be continually hitting your head against this wall over and over. I'm gonna go to 4 o'clock. That's about all I can go to, though. Though I feel like if I can get the smelter up, fine. Stick to left, stick to left, stick to left. Made it. Keep both parts down. Can I? No, I'm dead. It's that second passageway which is getting me. To be fair, the time I did make it through, I mucked around and grabbed items that I shouldn't have grabbed because there's nothing in here that I would need. Also, yeah, that's not really a salamander, it's just a statue. You can't kill it. And swing. Stuff it. Go down this way. Right, drop down here. Oh, come on. All right, all right. That was me getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated because, again, I don't want to have to clear out every single enemy. Oh, yeah, what am I going to do? the strength ring. Up against Smelter, I'm going to have like one opportunity to buff, which is when he goes for the animation to put sword. Oh, I didn't even get to kill anyone that time either. I just kept getting hit by hitboxes. Yeah, if I'm running solo, I've got to run the passageways. I'm not dropping down. First passageway is doable. First passageway doesn't really lead you anywhere. It nets you to the top of the first area, but the first area is easy to do. Oh, I have to run on the right-hand side. The fireballs are tilted more towards the left. Right. Like, this leads up here, of all things. Yeah, it leads there, of all things. First passageway doesn't really get you any distance. You have to clear second passageway for it to be worth it. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, as soon as I hit gate closing, that was that. I don't know if technically once the gate animation starts to close, that's when your hitbox was not allowed to proceed through that gap. Or if it's like once it hits 1/3 of the way down. Yeah, I think it's like 1/3 of the way down by the looks of it. Fuck this guy. Deal with it. And then one. And we've got to run. drop down. And in. Whoa, is it in? In. All right. Okay. I think I'm dead. Yeah. As soon as I got hit by that fireball, that was that. There's like this element of randomness when you're trying to move through the timed gates. But a lot of it's going to come down to pathing. All right. I'm gonna chug just in case. Chugging, if it means the difference between getting through yeah, like if I have to roll in the passageway, if I get hit by an attack, that's what stops the run. It stops that run. Pretty much dead in its track. In its track. Singular track. It's not even tracks. Alright, so this guy's despawned. We'd have to deal with one more from here. I wonder if this works. Hold on. No, it doesn't. No. Okay. I think that every attempt that I'm getting successfully, like every successful attempt that I have is built on the back of like 7 failed attempts. 7 to 8 failed attempts. Like this one I'm stuck. people didn't move around. That's the element of randomness that you can't really control. But some of it you can. I thought you would have despawned by now, buddy. Okay, here we go. No, I'm done. This is a failed attempt. Again, getting hit even twice. Maybe if I go stone ring for the moment. I don't know if the extra poise is going to help, but... No, stone ring's reduction of poise, not... I need Ring of Giants for the extra poise. Okay, here we go. Good. One's done. No. I think I got hit by 2 attacks there. Okay. Again. Multiple failed attempts, but all I need is like 1 success. Through there. They've got the same blocking properties. You might have guessed what I was trying to do there. I was trying to use the shield in order to maintain stamina. Because now that the astrologer and the assassin have despawned, I don't actually need to attack anything in my path. And I can take 1 hit. So having the shield on will just improve my stamina recovery. Hold on. The 2 sword guys are the ones that are problematic. axes have that leaping attack, which is really nice because it's easy to dodge. But the sword attack with the running poke, I mean, the Ashen Warrior sword right there. While it doesn't do bleed damage against you as a enemy attack, I managed to squeeze through. I think maybe based on that hitbox, it's when the gate hits halfway down. I'm dead. Yeah. I saw one guy get hit though and he died. It's not going to matter too much, but again, second gateway is the most important. First one doesn't mean much at all. Number 2, however, is the big one. Here we go. Made it. All right. Drop down, drop down. Yes. Oh, okay, hold on. It's Blue Smelter. It's just the run to Blue Smelter is kind of janky. Oh yeah, I should also mention Blue Smelter does magic damage rather than fire damage. So if you're going to fight Blue Smelter, you want to stack magic damage defense. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, I'm dead. I got trapped. I was trying to cross around from left to right, and unfortunately, one of them stood in front of me, one of them stood on the side. 10 more minutes over towns. Theoretically, if I get down to Blue Smelter, the only other thing I can think of is actively despawn. I'm gonna actively despawn these guys. These ones are fine. The ones in corridor number 2. Even if it's just the 2 sword guys in the back. Yeah, because trying to get them to poke in a nice direction doesn't work. Yeah, them poking in a nice direction doesn't work because they can turn during their poke. They will turn. They'll actively chase you down. Alright, here we go. No. That's what I'm saying. You need a really, really clean run through that second passageway. Alright. I've got... No, that's it. I'm going to despawn them. Quickest way to do so is... by dying myself in the wrong passageway. How long will it take me? It'll take me maybe 30 seconds to get to them. Not even 30 seconds. It's really quick. Made it. Alright. 30 seconds at best to reach them. Or at worst. I didn't even kill a single guy. I don't understand why my big swing hit nobody. Don't get why my big swing hit nobody. Alright, alright. That was 2 hits, but because it was such quick succession, it doesn't take up the time of 2 hits. That gets rid of those guys. I'm just gonna loot. Simpleton spice. And... torches. Back again. Keep this up. Right. Might go pull that one and... At least take out that guy. Took out one. It's better than nothing. And more importantly, it was one of the sword guys. It's going to take me... how many more clears? Assuming that the other time that I saw someone... that was awful. I might do some despawning of these challenge areas. And I'll do it off stream. I'm gonna pull things there. If you've been watching along or you're watching after the fact, as always, I'd like to thank you very much for your time, and I do hope you have a wonderful day.